What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's unemployment rate in 2022 reached its lowest level in over 20 years. The country's jobless rate averaged 3.67% in 2022, down 0.28 percentage points on the previous year. The positive jobs data comes despite Taiwan's economy contracting in the last quarter of 2022 as depressed global demand hit the country's exports. Officials from the Government Statistics Bureau, the DGBAS, said the easing of COVID-19 restrictions in 2022 helped stabilize Taiwan's labor market.
住宿餐饮业的部分确实在疫后的这个情况看起来它的就业人数是有增加的。从数据来看的话，看起来是服务业的这个部门。
Taiwan has expressed concern over a recent meeting between the foreign ministers of Honduras and China. Honduras is one of 14 countries that have diplomatic ties with Taiwan, but the country's foreign minister Enrique Reina met with the Chinese counterpart on the sidelines of Brazil's presidential inauguration on January 1st. China has convinced many of Honduras' Central American neighbors to cut ties with Taiwan, most recently Nicaragua in 2021. Honduras has also shown recent signs of switching recognition to Beijing. Taiwan's foreign minister says a Chinese invasion of Taiwan could happen in 2027 as Beijing looks to distract from domestic problems.
If you look at the Chinese situation right now, the economy is going down, the people are not happy, the real estate business seems to be melting down, the international community are not happy with what China has been doing. And therefore, there's nothing for him to claim as his legacy at this moment. So we are concerned that in 2027, if Xi Jinping cannot change the situation domestically in China, he might want to resort to a use of force or creating crisis externally to divert domestic attention or to show to the Chinese that he has accomplished something. And we are concerned that Taiwan might become his scapegoat.
Joseph Wu made the comments in an exclusive interview with Sky News. China has been increasing its military pressure around Taiwan, flying more than 1,700 warplanes near the country in 2022. Beijing sees Taiwan as part of its territory and has vowed to take control of the country by force if necessary. Taiwan lies on an important flyway for migratory birds, drawing in millions of feathered travelers every year. But as the country pursues its net zero carbon emissions goal, the number of newly built wind turbines is disrupting bird populations. And as Yu Jinhuang finds out, turbines are not the only threat to the local ecology.
Along Taiwan's west coast, wind turbines like these have become an increasingly common sight. The country is working towards the net zero carbon emission goal by 2050. As part of that initiative, the government reported an increase of almost 150 offshore wind turbines over the past year. The plan is to raise renewable energy generation to 20% by 2025. And wind power plants are an important means to reach that goal. But this plan to improve the environment has caused other problems. For migratory birds flying through Taiwan, wind turbines can be extremely hazardous.
这些风机对候鸟也造成相当大的影响，因为候鸟在迁徙的路径上面或在觅食的地方，有的时候会受到风机的低频的影响，有些就是直接撞击会死亡。
Taiwan is an important rest stop for more than 350 species of migratory birds. It's located in the so-called East Asian Australasian Flyway. This runs through 22 countries, stretching from Russia, Alaska to Australia and New Zealand. Millions of wind visitors travel along this route every year, but recently, they've been facing a lot more challenges.
台湾是个宝岛，过去真的是鸟类的天堂。这些候鸟，因为河口沼泽这些湿地，那加上有一些工业的污染了，然后后来人为的一些开发，的确对鸟造成了一些破坏。
Endangered species have been among the victims of pollution. This rare oriental stork stomach was found full of pieces of rubber, causing the animal to die. There are numerous other human-caused threats that birds face in the country. For example, the rising number of stray dogs in Taiwan also puts many birds at increasing risk.
那我在茄萣还看到那种 野狗群就是非常有组织，然后整群至少都接近8到10只，然后会打团体战，就是这边追过来，那边追过去。
The bird population is an important indicator of an ecosystem's health. But whether it's from industrial pollution or green energy policies, it's clear that the actions of humans are a threat to the well-being of both local and migratory birds. Better steps and more responsible planning need to be taken if that is to change. Asnaya Zhou and Yujin Huang for TaiwanPlus.
New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says she will resign next month. She made the announcement during a press conference on Thursday, saying she plans to leave office by February 7th at the latest. Ardern became Prime Minister in 2017 at age 37 and is New Zealand's third woman leader. She received international praise for her handling of the Christchurch mosque shootings and the White Island volcano eruption. Ardern also oversaw New Zealand adopting some of the toughest border restrictions in the world during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister says that she will not be seeking re-election due to the lack of energy to continue her role in office.
I know what this job takes, and I know that I no longer have enough in the tank to do it justice. It's that simple.
According to tradition, being born under the same zodiac sign as the current year means bad luck is on the way. Our reporter Jeremy Olivia tells us how to avoid misfortune and improve your chances of a good year if you happen to be a rabbit in 2023.
Bad news for rabbits this year. No, not those furry little mammals. I'm talking about people whose zodiac sign is the rabbit. That's because it's considered bad luck if your sign matches the current zodiac year. Not to worry. There are some ways you can raise your chances of good fortune in 2023. Wearing red clothing or jade accessories is one. Cleaning your home before the holiday is another. But before you do any of that, you'll need to visit a local temple to pacify Tai Sui, or An Tai Sui in Chinese. Tai Sui is the name given to the guardian god for a given year. And if that just so happens to be your year, your mere existence is offensive to him. Happily, placating him is a pretty streamlined process, and most temples have guides or volunteers that can help walk you through it.
我们第一就来我们有一个申请表，那在申请表我们就依照我们上面所写的，要把名字写好、地址，还有他出生年月日。 写好了以后，就可以到柜台报名，给他安太岁。628号，请到8号柜台办理，谢谢。
Once you've paid the nominal fee, which at most temples is around $15 to $20 US, it's time to grab some incense and pray.
拜拜就是从祝生娘娘，我们是主神是天上圣母，由天上圣母这边往上拜，拜到玉皇大帝，然后再下来，刚好绕一圈。 然后到2楼安好太岁，刚好有一个太岁符啊，给他带在身上保平安的太岁符，他可以到2楼那边去过个香火，顺时间的过香火，然后放在自己的身上。
The last step is to light blessing lamps, called Ping An Deng in Chinese. These are said to bring good fortune to those whose names are written on them. Although Taiwan is a very modern society, long-standing traditions like pacifying Tai Sui are still followed by many. It's been made more convenient over the years. For example, most temples allow you to complete the process and pay the fee online, or through an ATM. Every year, temples are packed with people looking to make good with the guardian god. Recently, some are even bringing their pets to the temple to pacify Tai Sui as well. But most just come for themselves and their family members, hoping to ensure that the year to come is as auspicious as possible. Andy Xue and Jeremy Olivier for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally today, we leave you with images of a winter wonderland in Belgium. I'm Yvonne Yang. Take care and see you next time.